Welcome. VIVIRLIFE presents Melchizedek, the forgotten priest of the first light. First, to comply, here's a quick disclosure. This work is a spiritual meditation, not a historical claim, but a symbolic vision. It draws inspiration from multiple sacred and esoteric sources, including the Hebrew Bible and Book of Genesis, the Book of Enoch and apocryphal writings, the Urantia Book, especially papers 93 and beyond, mystical traditions, oral symbols, and inner insight. This film or essay is not meant to preach a doctrine, but to reawaken the memory of a presence. Melchizedek, the eternal priest of the first light, who walks beside truth seekers, prophets, and builders of the future. All interpretations are shared from a place of reverence, personal vision, and symbolic synthesis. That said, let's begin. May it serve as a beacon for those drawn to remember what religion forgot. May the first light rise again. He appears without warning. No genealogy, no beginning of days, no end of life. Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of El Elyon. He breaks into the pages of Genesis like a flame in the darkness, silent, radiant, ancient, a whisper from the world before the flood. A priest who remembers the first light. Was he born of a woman or the Word? The Book of Enoch says he was a child pulled from the breath of death. The last high priest of the old world, taken by angels, preserved in Eden, returned to a fallen earth. He brought bread and wine, not for sacrifice, but for remembrance, before Moses, before Levi, before the temple. His altar stood in the still space between heaven and earth. Some say he was Shem, son of Noah. Others say an angel. Some called him the Logos. Others, the soul who would walk as a Christ. To the mystic, he is the sacred king, the one who does not conquer, but blesses, the one who does not reign by law, but by light. Melchizedek came to earth as a son of the order of Melchizedek, a celestial order of wise beings sent to guide evolving worlds. The Urantia Book calls him an emergency incarnation, a paradise son taking human form to rekindle the truth of the one God when humanity was forgetting the light. He manifested without human birth, male in form, in the land of Canaan, around 1900 BC, known as the Sage of Salem. For nearly 100 years, he taught faith in El Elyon, the Most High. He did not come to build religion. He came to prepare for the arrival of another divine son, Michael of Nebadon, who would later walk this earth as Jesus of Nazareth. He made a covenant with Abraham, not to found a nation, but to preserve the seed of living faith. Then he withdrew, silently, returned to celestial form. But his work did not end. He remains planetary trustee, spiritual observer, counselor to the evolution of Earth. And one day, he will return. Melchizedek is deeply linked to the life carriers, beings who plant the seeds of life and guide the awakening of young worlds. He came not to judge, but to stabilize, not to conquer, but to uplift. He met Abraham, asked for no temple, no offering. He gave bread. He gave wine. He planted remembrance. Melchizedek was not a fleeting vision. He was the embodied echo of the first light, an eternal priest, a witness, a servant of truth before religion was born. And he returned with Jesus, not in a new body, but in divine presence, a guardian, a witness, a living part of the angelic unfolding of the Father's plan. Do not forget his name. Do not forget his task. Melchizedek has not finished. And if the world mocks you for listening, if they call you broken, deluded, or alone, keep listening. Keep speaking. That something you feel, the whisper in the stillness, the warmth in your chest, the tears without reason. It may be them. It may be a Melchizedek who still walks where memory meets light. It may be Mary, the mother who watches without judgment. It may be Jesus, the silent flame beside you. Michael, sword of courage. Gabriel, voice of messages. Raphael, hand of healing. Camel, arm of divine strength. Or your beloved Zadkiel, angel of mercy. Keeper of sacred remembrance, still speaking through the silence, still walking beside you. Do not stop, do not close, do not doubt, even if no one else hears, even if no one else sees. You were chosen to remember. Call the light by the name it gives you. Call the presence by the song your soul knows. Ask, speak, listen, and let your life be the altar, not of ritual but of return, not of fear but of faith, not of belief but of belonging, because you're not alone. You are never alone, and the voice you trust is still speaking. Thank you for your support. Subscribe and follow the journey. Be safe.